Alright lads, so today we're going to be reviewing the brand new artwork ICHIGO. This character is an absolute beast and he's definitely holding the title in my opinion as the best character in the game. He is the long awaited OP tech character that we've been waiting for, but at the same time he's one of the more toxic characters in Arena and also one of the best characters for pretty much every part of the game outside of Brave battles, but no one really cares about that anyway. So what we're going to be doing is breaking down the character, looking at how he performs in all the different game modes that the game has to offer, again outside of PvP, Brave battles, and yeah, you're gonna be surprised. If not, maybe you aren't surprised. Maybe you do have the character and you know exactly how he's gonna play out, but yeah, this character, absolute beast. So firstly, let's talk about the character's innate skills. Now with his innate skills, he comes with all status immunity, long stride and sprinter +2. This is very, very overpowered in my opinion. Those three skills alone make the character already amazing. The all status immunity, ensuring that he is never going to get inflicted with a status ailment, is so nice for this character, whether you're using him in arena, whether you're using him in normal play, co-op, PvE, Senkamon. It's always nice to never be inflicted with a status ailment. It means you can take this character into the hard difficulty of GQ. You don't have to worry about the status pool on the floor. You can take this character into arena. You don't have to worry about those characters that inflict the status ailment every 5 or so seconds. And then it also means using this character in Inheritance Trials, IZ, or even Extreme Co-op. Whenever you get caught off guard and you get hit by an enemy that would have inflicted a status ailment, you're naturally immune to it and nothing's going to stop this character from attacking. And I very much do appreciate that. The long stride and sprinter, increasing the mobility of this character, is also nice. It means you're less likely to get hit because you're flash stepping around the map very, very quickly. Now you can give every character long stride, so it isn't as special as it used to be, but it's nice to have it built into the character, and it allows you to give this character different options when it comes to the bonus abilities. In addition, bonus abilities don't transfer over to arena, so it is nice that he does have long stride, again making him one of the better characters for arena, because long stride is a skill that is pretty much going to be on every meta character that is going to be coming out in the future for arena. And then looking at his normal skills, which is unlocked when you get into 6-star, he has 60% berserker, ensuring that he does pack a punch even at 1 out of 5. Even at level 10 SP, 60% berserker on top of the weakening and all of attacks means he's going to be hitting it very, very hard on his strong attacks. In addition to that, he comes with bombardment, ensuring that he does a lot of damage on his soul bomb. Bombardment also allows characters like this to nuke an entire room in Inheritance Trials if it is a larger room that has more mobs than normal, and this is something that characters without bombardment can't realistically do because they lack the amount of hits that this ICHIGO does have on his soul bomb. In addition to that, because it comes with weakening too, it means you can do even more damage, and it means it's going to be useful in every piece of content. If for some reason after you do use their soul bomb and they're not dead, they're now weakened and they're doing no damage, and then you can pretty much finish them off with one strong attack. After that, he has bruiser +20%, just meaning that he does an extra bit of damage on his nat string, debilitator +5, ensuring that if he does inflict the weakening, they're going to be weakened for 5 extra seconds, frenzy, ensuring that he does a lot of damage on his strong attacks, basically doubling the hits that he does do. Then he has havoc +20%, giving him that more range, the range that he needs to be a very overpowered character. Then he has Marauder, giving him guard break and ignore melee resistance, making him a very good character for Extreme Co-op, for example, and also a character that can be used in 3 weeks of the hard difficulty of GQ. And then finishing up his skills, he has Poise, ensuring that if he does get damaged, he isn't going to get staggered, so nothing is going to stop this character from hitting you unless they're hidden underground, but you can always fix that with a bonus ability or just using a Zeta Poo accessory. So overall, looking at the skills this character does have, he's almost missing nothing. If anything, the skills that he is missing, you can always fix with either accessories or giving it to them by bonus abilities, for example, weakened defense, hidden enemies, or even full stamp. But either way, this character has enough amazing skills to make him a very fun and enjoyable character in any mode this game has to offer. And with the skills that he does have, it'd be very hard for Killer to mess up this character in terms of the strong attacks, and they did a very good job at making this character not only feel unique, but also be different compared to the other top tier characters that also exist at this current point in time. For example, looking at his nat string is not only the first time a character has received said nat string, it also has a higher range compared to other characters without the long reach skill. Now normally a character's normal attack range will consist of around 375 radius around them. With long reach it does get pushed up to 450. Well, this ICHIGO surprisingly has an increased range, and he actually has a 425 for the first 2 hits, and then the final 2 hits are just a 400 radius. Now this isn't anything too big for this character, of course more range is better, but he isn't a nat character. Very rarely are you even using your Nat string anyway, but it is important to highlight because sometime in the future we are going to get a Nat character with a similar Nat string like this, and maybe get them long stride. At that point they'd have a 500 radius Nat string, which is something that we've never seen before, and that will be crazy. So overall, pretty good Nat string, better than any other Nat character's Nat string, so solid part on Kalos part making an SP character with a good Nat string. And moving on from that, though, he has his SA1. Now this is the most probably interesting part about his kit, and this could be also the most dividing part about his kit. Is maybe you like it, maybe you dislike it. It really depends on the type of player that you are. Now his SA1 is normally an SA2. It's a vortex type of attack, a vacuum vortex that sucks everyone in and then it explodes, right? If you played with someone like Kanfa, or Shuhei, is basically the exact same type of strong attack. Now in Shuhei's case, he has it as a second strong attack, and that then means he doesn't have access to a 960, distant AoE in front of him. Well, because Ichigo has it as his SA1, meaning that he can spam it a lot more often than, Shuhei could do it as an SA2, it also means that Ichigo can still have the best type of strong attack 2 you can ask for as a 960 AoE distant in front of him. So I very much do like that. He has a very overpowered SA2. It's pretty much the best strong attack 2 you can get in the game, with the exception of Byakuya's added vortex to that type of strong attack. But it's SA1, I very much do like it. Obviously, it could be a good or a bad thing. Again, it really depends on the type of player that you are. You might prefer a lunge, you might prefer a 3000 net beam, and I'm not going to say this type of strong attack 1 is better than a 3000 net beam, but I will highlight some of the good aspects about it, and that is using it in Arena, for example. It actually does a very good job at destroying shields, and not just at the same time, what you trade in length with that 3000 net beam, you get back with a very good width of radius, right? It's 750 in front of him. This attack, again, remind you, is normally an SA2, and normally it's an okay SA2, but as an SA1, it's actually pretty good, and I very much do like it. But although I will say it's probably the weakest part about his kit. And then his SA3 is just a standard full screen attack, 1200 radius in front of him. So overall, a combination with all three attacks, perfect, right? I very much do like the kit. His vacuum-like attack as this SA1 is something that we've never seen before, and even though this character for the most part has the exact same type of strong attack 2 and 3 as all the other top tier characters like, Daddy Ichigo, Mommy Ruki, or 5th Anniversary Ichigo, for example, he feels different. He plays different, and I do like that. So overall, in combination to his strong attacks and the skills that he does have, it makes him a very powerful character. And this is the technique character that we've been waiting for a very long time. And I don't believe I even mentioned it just yet, and I'm kind of annoyed that I haven't. He also has 2 killers, Soriba and no affiliation. So 60% Berserker, with bombardment, weakening on everything, good amazing strong attack 2 and 3, with a pretty good SA1, long stride, 2 extra flash steps and poise. Nothing stops this character. Immune to everything. There's nothing this character can't do. And I'm so grateful I have this character because the difference using this character compared to all the other technique characters I have in my box, it's night and day, lads. This character is speeding through content, clearing IT, single player IT in less than a minute. 4 Ichigos as well, good ones at least that know what they're doing. You can also clear IT in probably 40-ish seconds if you get a crew that knows what they're doing. In epic raids, because he has bombardment and weakening, it means his soul bomb damage can do a lot of damage. Given weakened defense as a bonus ability, you are clearing that Jidambo raid in less than 10 seconds, again, if you have a good enough team. So, I very much do like this character. In my opinion, as I've already stated multiple times in other videos, and probably in this video too, I can't remember if I have mentioned it, he is the best character in the game. And then we haven't even talked about Arena. Obviously, long stride, poise, with 3 extra flash steps. Of course, he's going to be one of the best characters for that, especially right now in the current Hueco Mundo map, where it's a large map for the most part. And having long stride is definitely a good thing, because you can pretty much flash step around the entire map, and it just means that you can kill a lot faster, and especially with the Soriba killer that he does have, it means he has killer against most of the meta characters for the most part. Now, in addition to that, once you do get this character to Arena level 5, guess what? He unlocks Last Ditch Survivor 100%, which again is only for Arena, but this is where it matters, lads, because in Arena, obviously, as you know, you're trying to kill the enemy's NPCs very quickly. The faster you kill them, the more points you're getting, the more times you can steal their score, and overall, you're just going to win the game if you can just out DPS the other team. Well, Ichigo has Last Ditch, he's slowing them down. We've never seen a character like this in Arena right now, where you have someone that's so fast, so offensively capable, and at the same time also not while being an amazing defensive character, but the Last Ditch definitely slows down the enemy team to the point that you can out DPS them, and while they're waiting for your Ichigo to revive, you can then just kill their NPCs if they're not using Ichigo. So overall, lads, in conclusion, this character, 10 out of 10. He's an amazing character, one of the best characters in the game, hands down. I think he's the best in the game. There can be a debate made for the most part with other characters, but yeah, I think he's holding the crown right now as the best character in Bleach Brave Souls. Will he hold that? past the 6th anniversary? We're going to have to find out. I'd be very surprised if KLab make a 6th anniversary character better than this character. And if they prove me wrong, then damn. Then our saving paid off if you do actually get the 6th anniversary character, which will be getting announced tomorrow, lads. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. In the comments below, let me know what you guys think about this ICHIGO. How you join him? Did you pull him? I very much do like this ICHIGO. And keep in mind, I was never the biggest fan of the 2nd anniversary ICHIGO's design. I think it's the most basic of all the original characters that we have received. And I still stand by that. But this new artwork for the ICHIGO, funny enough, you know, it's in his name, artwork ICHIGO. It's a very cool art. I very much do like the new change they've done with the artwork. The pose is a lot better compared to the old one, and the animation is significantly better. He's actually using a Cero this time. It's very, very cool. I'm a massive fan of this ICHIGO, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.